morning. Good morning, YouTube. Already got people on YouTube. Ready to go. Ready to go. Tap the screen on TikTok. We got some people there. All right, let me say what's up. There's a couple people. Let's see. Chunky, good morning. Good morning, Brother Bear in the chat. Today is the day the Lord has made. Rejoice and be glad in it. God bless. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Mr. You're better. Mr. Brother Bear, decent movie. I'm assuming you're talking about the latest YouTube video. El Jefe, good morning, brother. Good morning. God bless. I did not see this interview. I'll definitely check it out. Definitely was getting the ingredients together, but to get the YouTube going, get some stuff going. Also, some announcements of what Peace and I are going to be doing in the future, coming a little bit later in the stream. Glory to the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, now and ever, and to the ages of ages. Amen. Yeshua Akbar. Good morning, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. God bless you too, man. God bless you, bro. Thanks for everything you do, Kidios. Good morning. Thank you so much for the congrats. God bless you and your lovely future wife. Thank you, brother. We need all the prayers we can get, man. We live a couple states away, so we need all the loving that we can get, man. Elisa, God bless. God bless. Creator Raynax, Bear, God bless my brother. Always learning something new, fam. Thank you, bro. God bless. Thank you for always being a part of the stream, man. Thank you so much. Jacob, good morning. Amen. Good morning. Good morning, brother. God bless. Salam Amasi. Salam Amasi, brother. God bless you too. Thank you so much, YouTube, for the love. Appreciate that. Don't forget, guys, on YouTube, we have launched the YouTube memberships. Those of you that are already a member, you guys see that you get early access to all the videos. So all the videos that we drop, I am doing an early access for all the YouTube members. So just giving you guys a heads up. If you guys want to be a part of it, help support, really appreciate it. Don't forget, you guys can gift people memberships too. That'll definitely help us out. What's up?
Hey, yo, where are you? I haven't forgot about you. I'm still.
Oh, you're the one that's looking for me. What are you gonna do when
I'm in America right now. Where are you?
Yeah, I'm in Jersey.
And you proposing was so cringe as fuck, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How you gonna propose and then go?
Abdul, let me ask you something.
Go back to debate. Are you
let me ask you something, bro. Are you that bored that you're worried about other people, man?
Shut up, man. Send me your location, bro. This guy did not DM me, man. He's scared.
I didn't even know who you were, bro.
Scared.
Yeah, terrified. Hey, just real quick. What are
you doing?
Let me ask you a question. If I give you my location and you pull up, what are you gonna do?
Bro, give me your location now.
And when I give you that location,
Muslim brothers, we're all gonna
when you all pull up, what are y'all gonna do?
Bro, don't worry what I'm gonna do, bro.
What you gonna do? I just want to know. Just say it, bro. Be a man, bro. Just be a man. Just be it. Huh? Oh, I'm gonna stop posting. Oh, okay.
That's it.
Yeah, we'll see, brother.
Stop being scared, bro. Send me your location.
Terrified, brother. Terrified. Out here, dude. People want to come up and make death threats. Hey, what's up, DJ? Congrats, brother. Love to see you. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. What's up?
So Muslims, why are you not Christian? Correct me if I'm wrong, but Christians are those people who worship Jewish men or Jesus.
What faith are you?
Muslim.
Okay. Yeah. So what?
So you want them changing from worshiping the Creator to worshiping the creation?
How do you know you're worshiping the Creator?
How do I know? Well, because He said, I am the Creator.
So if I say I'm the Creator, does that make me the Creator?
If I ask you to create something...
Yeah, let's say I created like a Lego building.
No. Can you create a dinosaur right now?
Have you seen the Quran? Have you seen the God of the Quran at all?
The God of the Quran. Listen.
Have you seen the God of the Quran at all?
Them to worship Jesus as the
Hey,
creator of the creation.
Human Shield. Have you seen the God of the Quran at all for him to test him to see if he's the creator?
What do you have seen them? No, not yet.
Okay,
Not
so
yet.
then how do you
I
know?
understand
Then
what
how do
you're
you
saying.
know the God of the Quran is the creator? How do you know that?
Because he said that I'm the creator. He said
And you believe
I
them?
am
Why
the
do you
God.
Why do
He
you
said
believe
I
him?
am the most merciful.
Why do you
I'm
believe
I'm the-
him? Why do you believe him?
Because yeah, because maybe I speak Arabic.
Because
Maybe I feel.
you speak Arabic, that's why you
Maybe
believe
I
him?
feel. Let me finish. Maybe I feel the Quran that impossible can be written by human.
Okay, that's how you feel, but you know there's other religions that feel the same way about their religion.
That's fine. That's
What
fine.
makes your feeling true?
The Pharaoh
What
refused all the miracles.
Human Shield,
That's fine.
listen. What makes your feeling true?
What makes my feeling true?
Mm-hmm.
Everything makes sense in Islam.
Okay.
That's
Why does it make sense, and why would that make it true?
Makes sense, you know. When, like for example, when you see someone worshiping a monkey, it doesn't make sense. Or worshiping a rat or a cow, it doesn't make sense. Like Christianity, but in Islam, everything makes sense.
Yeah,
Very
that's
simple.
just to you. I read the Quran and it didn't.
Easy.
I read the Quran and I learned about Islam, and to me it doesn't make sense. Now,
That's fine. That's fine.
that's
The Pharaoh
fine.
refused all the miracles.
Human
The
Shield.
Jews refused Jesus.
Human
You
Shield.
refuse Muhammad,
Hello. Listen, bro. Listen. Just because it doesn't make sense to me doesn't mean it's not true, right? Like I can sit here, bro, can you please just relax for a second and listen to what I'm going to say? I can sit here and say I read the Quran and it doesn't make sense to me. Therefore it's not true, but that's not a good argument, right? Just because Islam didn't make sense to me doesn't make Islam false. But in the same way, just because it makes sense to you doesn't make Islam true either. So how do you know that the God of the Quran is actually the creator?
How do I know?
Mm-hmm.
The same way you know that Jesus is God.
You don't know anything about what I know and why I believe Jesus is God. I want to know. I want to know what your reasons are. I want to know your reasons. I want to.
Jesus said Allah in the cross.
Brother. Yeah, he didn't. That's not Allah. That's not Allah. How do you know that the God of the? How do you know that the God of the Quran is actually the real God? How do you know that?
Like I said, the Quran, when I read it in Arabic, I feel like nobody can write this book.
So just a feeling.
You want to ask it for the third time?
So it's just a feeling. So it's just a feeling. A feeling is the reason why. So a feeling is the reason why we should believe this to be true.
I guess so. Yeah. What's your feeling about?
Okay. My feeling is that Islam is false. So now, what's your reputation to that?
That's fine. Listen, you have your belief. Your
Human Shield. What you have proven here.
To you, listen.
What you have proven here in front of over 100 people is that you don't really even know how you know this is actually the real God. That how the Quran is from if it's actually from the Creator or not. You have no clue. You just went off. You just went off of your own feelings, brother. That's all you did. So see you later. Have a good day. Just feelings. That's all it is. I feel like it's true. Once you start asking these questions, you start to see like there's holes in what they're talking about. What's up?
Okay, so like what are your reasons why you're not a different religion?
How old are you?
19.
Okay. What year were you born?
206.
Why did it take you that long? What month?
April.
Okay. All right. Yeah. A Trinitarian God is the most logical God. That's why Christianity is true.
I'm sorry, I'm dumb. I don't know big words.
Okay.
What did you say?
All right. See you later. You sound like you're 14. It's creeping me out. It's creeping me out. What's up?
Be laughing. Bro, you were on Darren's live only a few hours ago. We had Central, we had everybody out there.
Bro, I'll be honest with you, Jay.
I was about to bring you up, man. I was like, where did he go?
Jay, I was listening, but I was like waking. I was sleeping, dude. I put on lives and I listened, and me and Peace were like, we were knocked out, waking in and out. She was on there too, so we were both like listening. We were just, I kept waking up, and I woke up. You guys were like still debating. It was like 4 in the morning. I was like, oh man, I went right back to sleep. So I didn't really hear any. I was there, but I wasn't there, bro.
With Leafy and with Central, dude.
Wow,
Just, I think you would be proud of me, bro.
man. Did you guys
came
record
to
it?
you and You can remember when I came to you like a year plus
Yeah,
ago.
I remember.
You were going like, and Yahweh, rain from Yahweh, and Yahweh, and Jay's like, I don't know what you're saying. You were so patient with me. I was like, I don't know what is capitalized. How am I supposed to? How do I answer him? I
Well,
don't want to make a mistake.
I hope you recorded it, bro, because I honestly, I was there, but I wasn't there, bro. I was sleeping, bro. I was knocked
Well,
out.
he's supposed to have given me the recording rights too. I've got mod rights, but also recording rights. I hope they get it because it was both Leafy.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Leafy about 20 minutes ago, I saw his live up there and went on the Islamic dilemma. Boy, ran for me, dude.
Oh
So,
man.
and then Central came out. But I saw you there. I saw you with Albie. I said, you know what? I got my 2 guys up here. I go, click, click, click. And I'm going to get these guys coming up. Let's get these Java guys.
My bad,
They were
bro.
like,
Yeah.
can we go do a one-on-one with Darren? I'm like, no. And Darren's like looking at his expression. I'm like, no. These guys will run the Hadith and Hadith science around you, dude. By the way, congratulations, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
What a beautiful video, dude.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I just had a Muslim tell me how it was stupid, and he wants my location, and so he can make me stop posting videos. He's gonna pull up with his Muslim gang. Yeah.
Dude, cockroaches are gonna be cockroaches.
Seriously.
Tell me, how long did you plan that though?
Honestly, it was like, it was only a couple days that I planned it. You know, like the reason why I came up here was because
You went to Zale? You went to Zale, or you went to what is that ad they say? Did you go to what is that ad that they have on radio? You used to have that guy always say like, come to the for his jewelry thing, the guy with the reports to buy his wedding rings.
Oh, you talking about the ring? So I plan on proposing, and she knew too that she picked out the ring and everything. Last time she was here with me, which was like, I don't know, a month or 2 ago, and then I ended up buying the ring and everything. So I just didn't know when or how I was gonna do it, and then it just so happened that her grandmother was turning 75, and it was a good time for me to meet her whole family. So I planned a trip. That's the reason why I came up here. And then it just so happened to be the same weekend Logic was there. So I texted Avery and told him what I wanted to do, and we did it. So it was good. Yeah, it just worked out.
Oh, it was beautiful, dude. I saw the whole thing. I was like, I'm gonna associate man watery eyes out of it. Let's say it that way. I was like, man, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, man.
Because you're near and dear to me, dude.
What was that?
My journey. You're one of the pillars there with my journey. So you're very near and dear to me in that.
Thank
Every
you,
time
bro.
I see you, I always remember that one episode. You're walking me through. That's it's such a doofus. I was so afraid. Now,
Bro,
I
you've
gave the wrong
come
answer, and
come
you
a
told me, "It's
you've come a
okay."
long way, bro.
You sound nervous, Jay. It's okay, Jay.
Yeah, man. No, you come a long way, bro. I watch you all the time. Like I see you on Darren's lives all the time and stuff. So, yeah, I'm proud of you, man. You've come a long way, and you'll be pulling up some stuff, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's crazy, man.
I need to get your patience, brother.
Yeah, it's funny, man. I was talking to a couple people that obviously people that follow Logic obviously came and said hi to me. They say the same thing, and it's like I tell them all the same things. Like in my mind, I feel like I don't have any patience because in my mind I'm going crazy. You know what I mean? So it's just weird to hear that. But
when you run it with zero expression, dude. I mean, I'm watching the videos, I'm watching everything. Actually, gotta be honest. Lately, I started watching you more. For whatever reason, I have my subscribers. Everything I'm subscribed is a long list, right? It gets to like, what do I watch, man? The expression, absolutely effortless. It's like flatline expression. I'm like, this guy's got to be pissed off right now. Then Chachi stuff, for example, right? I'm like, no way is he going to. There's not even an expression, like not even the bloody eyebrow doesn't even go up. It's like flatline, dude. I'm like, man, I gotta be like him, bro. I'm like, if I was on video, I would be going, man, my facial expression would be like, what the hell are you saying, you silly woman? You
I know, man. No, that's what I'm thinking in my head, man. I don't know, man. You know, I used to be, a lot of people don't know this, but I used to coach, my first career out of college was coaching basketball. I was a college basketball coach. I coached like high level. And there was a coach, one of the first coaches I coached under. He was one of the best I've worked under, but his weakness was he was so emotional when it came to like crunch time situations that he would make mistakes. As good as he would make mistakes because he was too emotional. So I learned early on, I was like, you know what? You gotta keep your emotions in check in order to make like these pressure decisions, you know? And I don't know, man, it's always stuck with me. That's how I always coached. And when I'm debating these people, I don't know, it's just like second nature now. I don't want to let my emotions rattle me so I can think. You know what I mean? Because you get too emotional, you don't really think all the way through. Yeah.
I mean, especially when all we hear is the same or mundane, same thing over and over again. It's like, so. Anyways, what I want to tell you is number one, I'm just so freaking I mean, just so happy for you. I can't say proud for you or anything. That's like, bro, I'm like the little kid who came to you. I can be. A parent could be proud of their kid. You know, I'm just the little kid who came to you. And so happy from that perspective. And when I look at what you do, right, one thought came across my mind, and I'm like, I gotta tell Bear about this stuff, man. There are a lot of Jays out there, early Jays, that come and listen to this stuff. And you, the way you conduct yourself, I wish I can do it. I just get too irritated too fast. But it's not about me. The thing is about you, though. The same way you conducted yourself with me when I came in and just acting such stupid stuff, I was so nervous. Still, this is a picture in a movie in my mind, dude. I'm actually replaying that stuff when I came up with you. And I know the passage, I know everything I said. And so the way you're doing it right now, I'm like, there's some new Jays out there. And this guy's winning it. This guy's winning those people over to Christ and showing the right way of Christ because of his temperament. I wish I can be like you, brother. I just love you. I just thank you for what you did for me. All you guys are like on your shoulders. It's you and, you know, the people that I used to come around to, but just love you guys. I love you, brother. And,
Thank you, man.
So
I love
happy
you too,
for
bro.
you on the engagement and everything else.
Appreciate you, bro.
You're marvelous.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Now.
Send me once you drop the recording when you got it, because I need to see the whole thing. I was watching some of it, man, but I was too tired. I fell asleep. So send me that whole thing, man. I definitely want to see it.
I will absolutely, man.
All right, brother. Thank you, man. God bless. Appreciate you.
Thank you. God bless. All right.
God bless.
Thank you.
The Indian guy.
Hey, what's up, Salim? Hey, can you hold on?
Where's that Indian dude gone, bro? Is he gone?
Yeah, he's gone. Did you want to talk to me or him?
Sorry?
Did you want to talk to me or him?
I wanted to speak to the Indian dude, man.
Okay, bro. Well, go talk to him then.
What's happening anyway? You keeping well, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good, man. But I'm gonna drop you down so you can go talk to him, okay?
Yeah, I need to find that Indian dude, man.
All right, brother. Take it easy. Sorry, let me say hi to a super chat. Mr. You're Better. Thank you so much for the super chat. Out of all the apologists I've seen, I like your style the most. We'll definitely have to get a membership, and you got me, a Protestant looking into orthodoxy. Oh my gosh, man, that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. That right there makes my day. God bless you and your fiance. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, thank you so much. And look, don't get me wrong. You don't have to. You could be a Protestant and still be a part of this channel and support what we do. You're still going to be accepted as one of us. I still consider you a Christian, even though you're a Protestant. I'm just talking to all the Protestants here, okay? But I'm a former Protestant who converted to Orthodox, and I know what it's like on this side, and I want every Protestant to experience it. I know not everyone will, but I want every single one of you guys to experience it. But if it's not for you, or if it, it is what it is, I still love you. I don't consider you guys like non-Christians or anything like that. So just want to give you all the heads up. But that is, I do promote orthodoxy over here, heavy. So just letting y'all know. What's up?
What's up? I've just got a local announcement to make for you for Jay the cow piss drinker. Jay, your guest, was a cow piss drinker. He drinks cow piss.
All right, bro. Jay's got some haters too, guys. It's just crazy. Crazy. What's up?
Your fiance is giving me head right now.
Look at these clowns over here, bro. Yeah, whatever. Look at these damn clowns, man. Like, and this is what Islam does. The fact is, they can't debate. They don't have any answers for the arguments we bring. They get mad at Jay because of the arguments that he brings. So all they can do is insult. They're gonna insult. They're gonna make fun. They're gonna do all kinds of stuff. Oh my gosh, man! Thank you so much, Jay. J49er, the one that these people up here are insulting right now and insulting me and everything. Thank you so much for the super chat. The Indian owns all the muzzle bases. Congrats on the engagement, bro. Thank you so much, Jay. I really appreciate it, man. Like you didn't have to do that, and I really appreciate it. Major super chat right there. That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. These stupid clowns, man. And mods, by the way, if you guys see their names or anything in the comments, just block those idiots. What's up?
Hey, yo, that Jay guy was sucking your dick, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, I love your content.
Look at this guy. All these guys are just clowns. Hey, watch this, clown.
I love your content. Thank you.
Haters, bro. All this is just haters. Yes. I thought you had mine. You don't have mine? I thought you had it. My bad, son. Shoot, I don't even know how to give mine no more. That's crazy. That's how much I'll be giving out mods. Hold on a second. All right, there we go. I got you down, son. You're my man. Freddie, I'm sorry, dude. Bro, I don't be giving out mods like that either, man. Like, it's crazy. Here. Let's see. I gotta make room for a moderator. One second, bro. I gotta make room for some moderators, bro. I apologize. Slim took the last spot, so I gotta make some room, see who's not around. All right, let's see. Guys, tap the screen. Thank you, guys, and I appreciate the super chat, Jay. Once more, man, that was a major super chat. Thank you so much. What's up, bro?
I'm good. We don't believe in Christian. As a Muslim, we don't believe in Christian.
Yeah, I know.
We believe Muslim is the latest religion from God, you know.
How do you know?
So we believe Jesus as a prophet. We don't believe as a God. You can believe Jesus as a God. That's what we think.
How do you know Islam is true?
Islam is true, brother. The truest religion and the modernized religion. So Christian, Jesus was being given to a book called Injil. So what happened is that Christian was an older religion. So Islam is the one religion that is modernized.
Abdir,
And it's true.
Abdir. How do you know it's true though? And guys on YouTube, the reason why you can't hear him that good is because he's got a bad connection. So it's unfortunate.
Yeah, I got a bad connection, brother. Let me check my connection.
All right, he left. Another yapper. Another yapper. All right, let's see. Yeah, I know. These guys are just. Yep. Connection Daif. Exactly right. Daif connection. Daif. All right, let's see. Oh, you meant to never give you mod, Freddie? Oh, my bad. I was over here trying to give you mod, and Slim took like the last spot. I got to clear out my mod list. I'm sure there's people in there that don't even show up no more. I got to clear it out. Anyways, what a lovely morning, guys. Lovely morning. We got Muslims insulting, giving death threats. This is Islam. Islam, the religion of peace. This is what they want us all to convert to. This is what they want. Oh, that's right, Ali. Yes, I got to give you mod too. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can look at who is on my mod list right here. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm back. All right, sorry about that, guys. Thank you, Sharif. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. We need all the prayers we can get. So appreciate that. All right. Muslims are the worst kind. I mean, not all of them, honestly, guys. Like, I met a lot of Muslims growing up, and they're not. Most of them are good people. It's just these idiots that are Dawa guys. They're the ones that are just like crazy. When am I gonna become a Quran only? I don't know, man. You know, I know that's what Avery and Chris claim and all that stuff, but you know, it is what it is. Anthony says, Bear, when you taking a break, when are you taking a break? You consistent, bro. Bro, I'm not taking a break, man. We got work to do. Like, we got some stuff that we want to do, things that we want to announce, things we want to do with our content. You know, we're not there where the YouTube is like full time. You know, so I still work for a living. So we want to get this where my work is literally just providing you guys more content. So, you know, that's what the goal is. So if you guys want to help us support that, there's a lot of different ways you can do that. You can look on the links in my bio. Obviously, super chats help. Anything, membership, YouTube memberships, or if you guys don't have any money, the way you support is this. Number one, keep giving us your prayers so that we can get blessed in order to do this. And then also just watch the videos. Watch the videos, like the videos, comment on all the videos, turn your notifications on. All of those things collectively don't cost you any money. and it helps us out tremendously. So so like all our videos, watch all our videos. You know, like I said, that doesn't cost you anything. You can literally just turn it on, press play, and walk away. You know, but all of that helps us out. All right, we're already at 10K. Let's get to 15K. Man, do we have any Muslims up in here other than some trolls, man? Like, this is crazy. What's up, soldier? Thank you so much for the super chat. Funny they make racist remarks on Indians when their prophet got al-zooted by a Pakistani man. Happy marriage, Ephesians 5:25. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is ironic that they pull the race card and they do all that kind of stuff, man. So, you know, it is what it is. Hey, brother, I'm a videographer and a photographer and would love to create content, brother, just in case you're in Orlando, Florida. I'm going to be, and I'm going to subscribe, brother. Okay, yeah, definitely, man. Just if you want to connect, just hit me up on Discord. Discord is the best way to get in touch with me, directly and DM. And just go on Discord, add my name as Bear the Image, and send me a friend request and just let me know it's you, in case your name doesn't match. And yeah, we could talk a little bit more about that, man. Yeah, you're not far from me, so that's good. I want to debate with you through StreamYard. We need more equipment in order to merge TikTok and YouTube together, man. So give us a little time, and you can come back. For now, just download TikTok, man. It's free, and I don't think you need that many followers. I don't think you need any followers to come up on a panel. So just download TikTok and come on the panel if you really want to debate that bad. You know. Blue Truth Seeker, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. The caps seem urgent. The Muslims think insulting Bear gonna bring him to. Yeah, that's the funny thing. Like insulting me and doing it like what? It's gonna intimidate me into what? Going to Islam or whatever the case. Like, bro, get the hell out of here. The thing is, bro, like people don't realize like the way I am here debating on camera is the way I am in person. Like I don't really get rattled like that, you know? Like it is what it is. Like it just so. All right, guys. TikTok, need your help. Need your help on tapping the screen. We're kind of slacking on tapping the screen. That's why we got no ops in here. YouTube, thank you for the love. Appreciate it. Christianity and Islam will be utterly destroyed by God. Okay. Bro, we got some wackos here today, guys. Wackos. You know, Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself, but you're doing the opposite. Okay. Thank you, Layla. Thank you so much. Let's explore. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the love. Craig, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Finally. I never thought I'd be happy to see you, Muhammad. I'll be honest.
Thank you, man. I love you, bro.
Yeah, I love you too, bro.
So, I gotta ask you, is the Son the whole of the God or a lesser?
Yeah, we wouldn't talk God and about like his essence or anything as a whole.
No, but like, is he the whole?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, like, is he another part of God? Like, is he a part or what?
Yeah, so he is He's not a part because God is not made of parts. But he does possess the divine, though he is fully God and possesses the divine essence.
Okay. What about the Father?
Same thing.
And also the same with the Holy Spirit, right?
Yep.
Okay. So now I love how. Okay, what about the energies? Since they're just attributes to describe God, are they the whole or just a lesser?
The energies are distinct from the essence.
Now, keep that in mind, bro. You made a whole argument making on parts. We believe in the same thing in the energies. You know that, right?
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
No, you don't.
Okay, articulate the energies, and I'll say the same thing as you. Literally.
The difference is that your guys' attributes are directly attributed to the essence.
No. We will just say there's a distinction between them.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, we do.
So what are the attributes then, if they're not the essence?
They're just an operation of God just showing who He is.
Dude, the attribute, like I know you guys will believe the action of, for example, like the most loving, being loving would be the action, but the attribute of being the most loving is attributed to the essence, bro. To the
No,
nature.
it isn't.
So what's it attributed to?
It's just an intrinsic thing.
Right. Like, what does that mean that it's intrinsic?
No, it just goes from one state of act to actualizing. Well, we believe in intrinsic change, bro. Well, you also believe it. No, don't laugh, bro. Don't laugh.
How do we-
Get your scholars on you. I'll get
How
the
do we
scholars on
believe?
you.
How do we believe it? Bro, I honestly believe you're not. You got to be a troll at this point, bro.
No, I'm not a troll. You believe in intrinsic change as we do.
Okay, how? How do we believe in intrinsic change?
You believe that God goes from one state of not acting to having the capacity, then actualize at one point.
Okay,
you believe in the same thing, bro.
Like in what? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, so God doesn't actualize. He just actualizes whenever he wants.
What?
You don't believe in that? You believe in that, bro.
That he actualizes whatever he wants?
Yeah, like he goes from, let's say, I'll give you this analogy, right? You want to eat burgers, right? And then you do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically how God does. Like he chooses
Like,
to
what?
do
Can you
it.
give me an example?
Yeah, me making a burger.
I'm talking about like an actual thing, an actual act of God that actually does that.
Oh, mercy.
Okay, how would that be an intrinsic change?
Yeah, it goes from once not acting to acting.
Okay. Can you
That is
prove?
intrinsic change.
No, it's not.
No, intrinsic change is just that, bro. It's just like passive potency, right? God does one act, it just doesn't do act, then he does the act.
Yeah. So mercy would be a manifestation of his love within creation, bro. There's
It isn't. No.
Yes, it is, bro. Yeah, he does this every time. I could tell when his voice is getting like he's about to leave. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, that would not be an intrinsic change, bro. I'm a firm believer. This kid is like, he's not even Muslim. I don't know what he is. I don't even know if he's Christian. What's up?
Bro, why does Muslims pray to a pedophile prophet? It's crazy to me.
All right, bro. All right, yo, come up here and say a bunch of trigger words for my live, bro. Damn. What the hell? These people are crazy, man. Crazy. Let me see. I think I missed some. Did I miss the super chat? If I missed the super chat, I'm sorry, guys. No, I didn't. Okay. Sometimes I'll be forgetting. You guys do super chats and I forget to read them, and I feel so bad because you guys literally spent your own money for that. So. All right. Yeah, I know. He's trying to get me banned. Like, why would you come? Like, you're coming up here to say that for what? Like, what does that do? So you're gonna come up, you're gonna insult Muslims on my panel. There's no Muslim on the panel, nothing. Like, what does that do for me? You did nothing but risk my live getting banned. Like, bro, what the hell? Like, what the hell's going on? It's crazy, man. All right, guys, tap the screen. We got a lot of people in here for no ops. Like 82 people on YouTube. We got 100 people on TikTok. Like, where's that? Where the ops at? Like, somebody want to challenge? Like, Muslims, why are you not Christian? Yeah, go ahead, Shaq. Come up. Ask a question. I mean, something. Because I can't believe this. There's no ops in here.
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up?
Bro, you should already know why they ain't coming up. But I do have a question. So, is there, when it comes to Muslims, is there an actual distinction between Allah's words and Muhammad's words?
I would assume they would say it is.
But I mean, from what you know, do you like, because I've kind of peeped it, but I didn't want to jump to that. I just wanted to go to, because you're probably more knowledgeable about that. So just wanted to ask that if you would know that.
Yeah, I don't know what the argument would be for that. I mean, I know, like, I'm assuming the argument would come from, like, these are actually Muhammad's words and not Allah's words, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
don't really approach it that way, honestly. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm not saying it's a wrong way to approach it. My approach with Islam is strictly like epistemological. Like, can you prove to me that this is actually from God? Like, or they don't necessarily have to prove, but can you give me good reasons to believe that this is from God? And so I'll grant them all of that. Okay, these are Allah's words. Okay. What is it? How do you know that this is actually from the Creator? You know? And that's my approach. And they really don't have any answers for that, man. There's no justification to why this is. Now, there's different approaches you can do. Like, for example, like that type of argument. That's somebody that wants to dance around the Quran and the tafsirs and the hadiths all day, which is fine. There's people that love doing that. You know, I don't necessarily love doing that, man. You know, I like to get right to the point. So my approach is a little bit different.
Okay, cool. And I actually just had another one too. So, I don't know if I'm tripping, but like, I guess Muhammad said that he met Gabriel or Jabril.
Yeah.
So how do you respond to that? Like, because for me, it's like, how do you know that was Jabril in the first place? And like, did he even say that in the first place, or was it somebody else?
Yeah, he didn't say it at first, but I just granted to him anyway. Yeah, that's my favorite question to ask. Like, how did Muhammad verify that was actually Gabriel? How did he know? You know, so they'll say, oh, well, he said it. Okay, even though that's not true, he didn't say that. But I just granted to him anyway. Okay, he said it. Does that make it true now? If I say I'm Gabriel, does that make it true? They don't really have any they don't have any like justification as to why we should believe that was Gabriel in the first place. There's nobody, not Waraka, not his wife, not Muhammad himself, not the Sahaba. Nobody can actually identify and verify the identity of this angel, because none of them knew who Gabriel was. They never seen him before, you know? So how do we know that this was actually Gabriel or not? They're just believing just to believe.
I see. Okay. Cool. Yeah, bro. That's all that I had. I watched your video where you talked about how there's a historical error about the crucifixions. I love that video.
Oh, yeah.
That was actually a good point.
Yeah, a lot of people were upset about that one. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. All right, man. Take it easy. God bless. Oh, thank you, Renix. I hope I'm saying your name right, Renix. But thanks for the sub on TikTok. Appreciate it, man. There's some emotes in there you can use. And like I said, all these things is just a way to support what we're doing so we can keep this thing going. So, yeah, absolutely. Onyx, did you see, hey, Bear, did you see what I sent you about that scribe Abdullah? If you sent it to me on Discord, I haven't been on for a couple of days because I've been a little busy. But I will look today. And I will look at it. So I will check that out, Onyx, and I apologize. Sometimes I'm a little late on Discord, guys. I'm sorry. But it is the best way to get a hold of me if you want to. Without giving out my personal info. What's up?
Hello.
What's up?
What's up, bro? Yeah, I'm Muslim and I don't want to be a Christian. You want me to say why?
Yeah, sure.
Because the ethics taught in the Quran are more ethical than what's taught in the Old and New Testaments.
Based on what standard?
Based
Based on this standard, 1 Samuel 15:3.
Based on what?
Based on this verse, 1 Samuel 15:3.
Oh, 1 Samuel 15:3. Okay. So
Yeah.
what's wrong with 1 Samuel 15:3?
Okay, let me just read it, and then if you can figure out what's wrong, then.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Now go and attack the Amalekites, and totally destroy all that belongs to them. Do not spare them. Put to death men and women, children, infants, cattle and sheep, camels and donkeys. Children and infants, men and women.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
What do you mean? What's wrong with that?
Yeah,
This
what's
is
wrong
your
with it?
God. He commands the unaliving of infants, children,
Oh, it's because the infants are dying?
the children, the women,
Okay. So
the
if
camels.
if God unalives or commands the unaliving of children, that's not a good God, and that means that God's false, right?
1 second. Command the unaliving of children. Yes, that means that your God is not more.
Okay.
Commands.
Commands. Why is it just commands? What if
Because
what
then
if
you then start
what
to
if
blame-
what if the God does it himself?
You mean like in the flood of Noah?
Yeah. What's the difference?
Yes, because now 1 second. Now with this predicament, that means you're gonna blame God for every single infant death around the world. For example,
No,
like,
no, not
like
necessarily.
disease.
No, if we know that God is the cause of the flood, which you believe, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that no, we wouldn't blame God for everything just because of the flood. What I'm asking is what's the difference? What's the difference of unaliving babies of Allah doing it himself or Allah commanding it? What's the difference?
Okay.
Okay.
Then why make fun? You can't handle the response.
No, I just wanted, I'm just curious, bro. Like, what's the difference?
Listen. In the flood of Noah, it was a punishment for the people who had disbelief.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Would you expect God to spare the children and flood everyone else?
Well, are they believers?
This
I
is not a war
thought
setting.
everybody
This is not a war setting.
I thought everybody was born a Muslim.
Yes, everybody is born Muslim.
So Allah drowned a bunch of Muslims.
Okay, and then in heaven, what's the problem?
No, actually, no. Some of them are created for hell. Some babies are created for hell.
Sure.
According
Okay,
to your
listen.
prophet, some babies are created for hell. You want me to show you?
Listen, I know. Don't worry.
Oh. So you do know it. So why'd you say that they go to heaven? Don't make the same mistake as Aisha. She assumed it was that the baby was going to go to heaven, and Muhammad said, "Don't do that, because you don't know. It could be otherwise." Okay. So look at how this is starting to fall apart. I just want to. You can hold on. I want you to just respond to this, okay? Because we're going to recap what happened so far. You said you don't want to be a Christian because he commands the unaliving of babies. But now we just learned that all babies are born Muslim, and Allah unalived a bunch of Muslim babies in the flood. And by the way, not all of them went to heaven, because some of them went to hell, according to your prophet.
Okay, are you done?
Yeah. So tell me how your God is any better based on your standard.
1 second. We don't have anything against the punishment of our God because He can punish all of us. It doesn't matter. If
Then why is 1 Samuel 15:3 a problem?
Because your God is commanding during war. Our prophet made it clear that in war, children, infants, women, elderly, even trees are spared. Your God, no.
So if Allah commanded you to do 1 Samuel 15:3, you wouldn't do it?
If Allah, He wouldn't command.
How do you know that He sends babies to hell? What do babies do?
He would not command to unalive babies, and the prophet told us not to unalive any innocent person during war.
Brother, your God drowned a bunch of babies in the flood, and then He creates some babies that end up dying to go to hell.
Listen.
Is it just to send somebody to hell who's committed no sin?
Yes, that's just. Of course.
You said that's just? How is that just?
Okay, 1 second. Do you know about the mustache man, the Austrian guy? What if before he was born, he was sent to hell? Would you have a problem with that?
Sorry, say that again.
If he was sent to hell before he was born, and no one got unalived from his actions, would you have a problem with that?
I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't know what this has to do with anything. I'm asking if the baby was created for hell and then dies as a baby, why would that baby end up going to hell? Why would he be created for hell, or she, if they have committed no wrongs?
Because this is according to God's perfect knowledge, and He knows what the baby will turn out like, and He goes to hell.
Wait, hold on. So Allah, when He creates this baby, He knows if this baby is going to die before they become an adult, right?
Sorry, if He knows he's going to die, yeah.
Yeah, so obviously He knows that this baby's not going to commit anything wrong, right? Because the baby doesn't end up living that long, and Allah knows that. So why would Allah send His baby to hell if they've done no wrong?
Would Allah send the baby to hell if He has not done wrong in our world and we see Him doing wrong? Is that what you mean?
No, I'm talking about the baby. Yeah, a baby that dies, that goes to hell. Why would that baby go to hell if they've done no wrong?
Well, your thinking is one dimension. God knows He's perfect in knowledge. He's perfect in knowledge. He knows what the baby would have done. Why does it have to play out?
He also knew that the baby would die and never live out anything.
So what?
What do you mean, so what? So he knew that the baby wouldn't do anything. So why would the baby end up dying and go to hell? Why would the baby go to hell if it's done nothing wrong? How is that just?
Stop doing mental gymnastics. Actually, stop.
No,
doing
it's actually mental gymnastics to be a Muslim, bro. Like you got to make sense of this. Like Allah creates somebody for hell, meaning that person is going to do wrong things throughout their life.
Yes.
Okay? Yeah.
Yes.
Allah is the one that caused that.
Allah caused it. What do you mean He caused it?
Because He creates a person specifically in order for them to do things that will get them to hell. There's another hadith that talks about that too.
No.
You want me to show you?
No,
You want me to show you?
Never.
No. Oh. All right, hold on. 1 second, dude. 1 second. I didn't have that hadith ready. Hold on. 1 second.
So God makes people do wrong so He can send them.
Yes. Yeah, that's what your prophet said, bro. Like literally what he said. If I show you that, what are you gonna say?
So,
Hold on. How fortunate to see the one bird? No, that's another one. Sunanisa. Oh, that's another one there. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I keep getting Aisha's thing. One second. Yeah, here we go. Hold on. This one you're gonna reject because it's gonna say daif. Hold on. There's another one though.
why are you being a toughest dive?
No, this is not the one. I mean, it is. It's talking about the same thing, but it's not the hadith. But it says it's daif, so I'm not even gonna show you that one. There's one that's sahih.
Sahih from who?
I think it's al-Bukhari. Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you, bro. Sahih Muslim too. There we go. That's the one. Sahih Muslim. Sorry, not Bukhari. All right. Let's see. Can I spell that wrong? 1 second. 2662. Here we go. Here we go.
They're taking a bit too long.
Yeah, I am. Actually, brother, El Jefe, that's not the one. The one I'm looking for is where he creates them in their soul, like when he puts them in their soul, and he created them for hell. Hold on. Yeah, I forgot the number of it. Sahih Muslim. You in a rush or something? You got an appointment or what?
No. I'm cool.
All right, bro. All right, just making sure. Because I keep getting Aisha's thing coming up, but this is not the right one. Hold on a second, bro. Oh, wait, hold on. 1 second. Does anybody on TikTok know what the hadith is that I'm looking for? I'm gonna try one more thing, bro, and then we'll just move on. Hold on. That's not it. D38. Yeah, they keep bringing up 2662. Anyways, bro, I don't have the hadith in front of me. Someone says Sahih al-Bukhari. Let me try this one. Real quick, and then if this is not it, then we'll move on. But there is a hadith where, similar to what he said to Aisha, is that 5:51:33 is that some were created for hell, and then when he creates them for hell, even if they do good deeds and they get close to paradise, they will begin to do things that will take them to hell. Like they can't help it. Whatever the pen has written for them is what's going to happen to them. Are you familiar with that hadith?
Whatever the pen has written, so that means they have no free will.
Yes. You guys don't have any free will in Islam.
Weak hadith.
It's not a weak hadith. No, it's not. You guys don't have any free will. This is what it says in your Quran, dude. That he creates evil. He creates your actions.
We have free will. I have told you right now. This is free will.
Define free will, please. Please define free will.
Free will to sin, free will to do good, free will to believe, free will to disbelieve.
But Allah is the one that dictates as to whether you actually do that or not.
When's he dictates?
Whatever was written for you is what is going to dictate what you do.
It's written, but it's gonna happen like anyway. Like it's a hard topic to explain. Understand that, but it's gonna happen anyway. Like it is predestined, but it doesn't stop your free will and for the in order for the jab. You know what I mean?
So can you go against whatever Allah has written for you?
Can you go against it?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so then how do you have free will if Allah has written for me to go to hell, that I'm going to do things that bring me to hell, right?
Yeah, this topic has been debated for.
I know it's been debated, just like Aisha's age has been debated. That doesn't make it false. What I'm asking is, how is it free will if Allah has written for me that I'm going to go to hell? How does that go? How can I go against that?
Okay, perfect. Think of it like this. It's like a movie. And you watch the movie once. And then you watch it again. And you know what's going to happen. And it happens anyway. Anything could happen, but you already know what's going to happen. You understand?
I get it, bro. But he wrote it down, right?
Yeah, he wrote it down. It's like you have the movie memorized.
Okay. And can you go against... Yeah, brother. What's the need for him to write it down?
This is in accordance to God's perfect knowledge.
What's the need for him to write it down, dude?
What do you mean, what's the need? He writes it
Why
down.
does Allah write it down?
God does what he wants. So when you come in the day of judgment, we see what you have sinned and what you have...
What, he needs it to write it down so he don't forget or something?
No.
Okay, so what's the purpose of him writing it down?
It's for you. It's called your kitab. You know what kitab
For
is?
me. Okay, for me. What do I need that for?
You want to come in the day of judgment. Okay, wait, I have a question. If I come to you now and told you, okay, listen, you have broke the law.
By the way, thank you for whoever sent me that hadith number. Thank you so much. Here, let me show it to you. Here. I want you to tell me how this is free will, bro. I need to know how this is free will. I'll share it with you too. All right. So this is Al-Bukhari. Sorry, it's a little blurry.
Yes.
All right. Can you see that okay or no?
Wipe your lens, please. I can't read it. It's very blurry. If you can read it, then I'll trust what you say.
Here we go. You see it now, right?
Okay.
Allah's apostle, the true and truly inspired, said, the matter of creation of a human being is put together in the womb of the mother in 40 days, and then becomes a clot of thick blood for a similar period, and then a piece of flesh for a similar period. Then Allah sends an angel who is ordered to write 4 things. He is ordered to write down his deeds, his livelihood, his date of death, and whether he will be blessed or wretched in religion. Then the soul is breathed into him. So a man amongst you may do good deeds till there is only a cubit between him and paradise, and then what has been written for him decides his behavior. Decides his behavior. What has been written, which is what Allah does,
Yes, we can read, bro.
for him decides his behavior. I'm emphasizing this because I don't want you to come back and say the human decided. What was written for him decided. And he starts doing evil deeds, characteristic of the people of the hellfire. And similarly, a man amongst you may do evil deeds. There's only a cubit between him and the hellfire. Then what has been written for him decides his behavior, and he starts doing deeds characteristic of the people of paradise. So what decides the person's behavior? The human or what was written?
Perfect. Listen, this hadith was a tell us. It tells us that the book is perfect and it's going to happen anyway.
What
So yes, the book
decides?
does decide.
Listen. You said free will is a human deciding.
Yes.
You said free will is a human deciding to do good and evil, right?
Yes.
According to this, does the human decide his behavior or what was written for him decides his behavior?
What was written for him? Yeah, what was written for him decides his behavior.
Okay, so then no free will, even according to your
No,
definition.
No.
Oh,
1 second.
Go
1
ahead.
second. 1 second. Wait, listen.
I'm listening, bro. I'm listening.
The book is perfect and it's from God and he has all the knowledge, correct?
I mean, according
So
to you,
what's
according to
written in
you,
the book will happen. It is still free will, but it will happen anyway. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
brother, it will be free will if free will, and I agree with you, is when a human being decides their decisions, right?
Yes.
Okay. According to your prophet, what was written for him decides his behavior, right?
According to your prophet, what was written for the guy decides his behavior.
Yes. Did the person
Yes.
do you decide what is written for you, or does Allah decide what was written for you?
But what was written is in accordance with your free will. You know this.
That's not what it says.
Okay, listen. We're just gonna keep.
I want to know. I want you to show me. I want you to show me where it says that Allah writes something down according to what you would do.
This is ma'lum. We know this already. We know this because we have free will.
We know this because we have free will, dude. What kind of an argument is that? You're just. I want you to prove that you do. I want you to prove, bro. Look, this is like me saying this. I know Jesus is God because we know He's God. Would you accept that?
No.
Okay, so why do you expect me to accept? We know this. We know this is true because we have free will, dude. You're going around in a circle. That's begging the question.
Do you know what's written in the book right now? Do I know what's written in the book right now?
Whatever it is, whatever Allah wrote for you is exactly what will happen, right?
Yes, because He has perfect knowledge. Where's the contention here? I don't understand.
Because listen, it's one thing to say, hey, Vanguard is going to do all of these things and I'm just going to write it down. It's one thing to do that I'm writing down something that he decides he's going to do. He's going to decide to do these evil things, or he's going to decide to do these good things, and that's what's going to either bring him to paradise or hell. Okay, that's one thing, but that's not what it says. It says what was written for them decides his behavior. The human being is not deciding the behavior. What was written is what decides his behavior. That's important.
Okay. One second. Can I see the book? Can I see what's written for me? Yes or no? How can I go against it? It's just like someone predicting every single thing I've done in my life. There's no contradiction here. That's what you're implying here, but that's not what it says. It doesn't match what you're saying because it says what's written decides his behavior. Come on, stop spinning, stop spinning. The book is perfect, and the book is never wrong. Yes? So the book does decide. The
Do-
books
Okay.
decide what they want.
Okay. So then who decided, the human or the book?
But we can't see the book. The book decided based on the knowledge.
That's not what it says. You're adding that. Who decided according to this? The book or the person?
Who decided? His actions.
Who decided? The book or the person?
The book.
Okay. So the person didn't decide. Therefore, there's no free will.
Listen. You know what I'm trying to say, and you're just not getting it.
Bro, I know. Listen, I know what you're trying to say, but it's very important to understand what your prophet said specifically. I would go with you and I would say this, because I know what you're saying. You're saying, hey, Allah has foreknowledge. So of course he knows my decisions. So when he writes it down, he's going to write down that I'm going to hell or paradise because he knows my decisions, right? I know what you're saying. And that actually would be fine if what he was saying is he writes down whatever the human decides is going to do in the future. Okay, great. That's not what it says though. It says the opposite. It says that whatever is written is what's going to happen to them. It's what decides what's going to happen to them. That's what it says. Hello, my love.
It's gonna decide in whose eyes? Our eyes or Allah's eyes?
Does it say?
No, I'm asking you.
Does it say? I don't know why that matters. It says what's written decides.
Okay, so if I see now a person sinning, and then in the day of judgment I see him going to heaven, who decided that he's going to heaven?
Whatever was written for him.
Oh.
That's what your prophet, bro. I'm reading what your prophet said. It literally says somebody could be doing good things all the way to almost the end of their life, and then they'll start doing bad things because what was written for them was to go to hell. It literally says that.
Do it anyway. This is what you have to understand.
That's not what it says. That's not what it says.
Check the commentary.
Here. Look, you guys are big on contradictions, right?
No, we have no contradiction.
No, I know that. You guys are big that contradictions don't exist in Islam, right? Allah or your prophet cannot speak on contradictions when it comes to theology, right?
They cannot contradict themselves, yeah.
Okay, good. So like you would say a contradiction for me as a Christian is Jesus is God, but not God because he's human at the same time, right? That's a contradiction. Okay, good. Okay. So according to this hadith, what decides whether a person goes to hell or not is what's written for them. But then you're saying what decides is what person decides to do. So which one is it? Is it what's written for them that decides their behavior, or the human being is what decides the behavior? Which one is it? It can't be both, otherwise it's a contradiction.
Okay, wait. I'm trying to explain this to you the last time. Look, the human is gonna do what the book says anyway, but your problem is it's not written down. Okay, check the commentary on this hadith. Check the commentary from Imam Nawawi.
Bro, I don't need those commentaries. They're going to try to cope their way out of this, bro. Right here it says that what's written for them decides their behavior. That doesn't need further interpretation. It's very clear. It's not ambiguous. It's very specific. You're telling me the human decides their behavior.
Okay, fine. How about this? I'll change my argument now. We don't have free will, and we're all living by the book.
There you go.
Happy, no?
Yep. Mashallah. Then
good.
Good. Then guess what? Good. Hold on, brother. Hold on. So then your argument against Christianity with 1 Samuel 15:3 doesn't matter, because how do you know God didn't command those babies to be unalived? Because what was written for them was going to happen anyway. Huh?
Do you think that
how do you know God didn't know what those babies would do when they grow up?
1 second, bro. Do you think that commanding to unalive babies is moral, yes or no?
Well, according to our standard, yes, it is.
It's moral to command to unalive babies.
Yeah, and according to your standard, it is too.
No, it's not according.
How do you know Allah didn't know that what was written for those babies that they would commit evil? How do you know that?
How do you know that Allah didn't know? No, He knows.
Okay, so what's the problem with 1 Samuel 15:3? What if He knew what those babies would do?
So He commands humans unaliving by other humans.
Yes, yes. What's the issue? What's the issue? Your God commanded your prophet to sleep with a 9-year-old. Like, what's the difference?
Okay.
Right? You don't see it. You don't see it as immoral. I see it immoral. I sit here and I say your God commanded for a 9-year-old to be married to a 53-year-old, and your prophet listened. I see that as immoral. You don't. You see it as like, well, Allahu Alam, he commanded it, right?
Listen, at least
Is that right or wrong? Am I right or wrong on that? Am I right or wrong? She was still playing with dolls when he was sleeping with her. Allah commanded that. According to your paradigm, Allah commanded that. That's immoral in my eyes, right? But in your eyes, it's perfectly okay, right?
It is not immoral.
Why? Why is it not immoral? To me, it is. Hey, chat, if it's immoral, press a 1 in the chat. If it's immoral. If it's immoral for a 53-year-old man to lay with a 9-year-old. Is that immoral? Press a 1 in the chat. Now, I want to know, we think it's immoral. Your God commanded it. You don't think it's immoral, right?
I don't think it's immoral.
Okay, why? Why? Why don't you think it's immoral?
Listen, I think that marriage is not about age. I think it's capability. Like, you guys just...
Marriage is not about age, bro? You serious?
Wait. Which would be more immoral? A 16-year-old who knows everything about Islam, knows how to pray, knows how to treat her husband, or a 25-year-old doesn't know anything, just autistic?
Brother, I just want to know. I just want to know, brother. I don't want to get off my question. Like, we believe it's immoral. You don't believe it's immoral because Allah commanded it, right?
Yes.
Okay. There you go. So once again, your double standard flips on you again. You trying to go to 1 Samuel 15:3 flips on you again. If Allah commanded it, then it's moral, right?
If Allah commands it, then it's moral.
Right.
Yes. Perfect.
Okay. So for us, God commanded it, so it's moral.
Okay, now defend the unaliving of children by soldiers.
Just like you have to, then just like you couldn't defend babies going to hell, right? Just like that.
I defended it. I told you.
You did not defend it. You conceded. You literally said, "I concede." They go to hell if it's written for them.
Commanding and doing it himself are two different things.
So what about Allah doing it? What about Allah doing it himself, unaliving Muslims? Because remember, we're all born Muslims, so these babies are Muslims, unaliving Muslims. Allah unaliving baby Muslims. Was that moral or not?
Allah unaliving baby Muslims?
Yeah, in the flood, He drowned them. Is that moral or not?
Okay. Yes, it is moral.
It's why? Why is that moral?
Because it's a punishment for the people and those babies.
Get the hell out of here, bro. Get the hell out of here, dude. You just riding around in circles, bro. Hello, fiance. This dude's just flopping around in circles. Just flopping. What the hell's wrong with that man? What's up?
Okay, you said, why am I not a Christian? Is that correct?
Yeah, you're Muslim?
Okay, so the reason why I'm not a Christian is because you believe in 3 gods.
Okay, can you prove that?
No, I think the burden of proof is actually upon me because I'm making the positive claim. So why is it one God and not 3 gods?
Because there's only one nature, one essence.
And you count by nature, not persons.
When we're talking about like the nature, we're counting by nature. The persons, which is the hypostasis, and it's distinct.
You believe that the million gods all share the same divine nature as well. So
I didn't hear anything what you said. What did you say?
So you do realize that Hindus also believe that all their gods possess the same divine nature.
Why do I care?
Because what belief?
And by the way, that's not true. They believe. By the way, that's not true. They're different beings. By the way, that's not true. They're different. They're different beings in Hindu.
I'm from India.
Yeah, and listen, I'm telling you, I don't care where you're from. I don't care where you're from. I looked into that, and that's not even true. But even if I were to grant it to, even if I were to grant it to you, hey brother, hey bro, I don't know what you thought this was, that you were gonna come up here and just like try. You thought you were gonna bully me into like talking on this panel? Like, I'm not gonna yell. I'm not gonna raise my voice on my own panel, bro. I'm not gonna do that. So even if I were to grant it to you that is true, who cares? Why do I care about what Hindus believe?
So okay, so if that was true, for argument's sake, let's concede that. Even if it was true, then are Hindus monotheists or polytheists?
I don't care about what Hindus are. You're talking about my faith.
If that is
I
true,
don't
if that
care.
is true,
I don't
argument
care.
is-
I don't care. I don't care. It has nothing to do with this. This is
Okay,
nothing to do with anything.
let's relate that to
Can you prove that I worship 3 gods? Can you do that?
Okay, you said okay, sure. You say that you count the divine persons by the essence, the nature, and not the persons. I'll show you how that's flawed, and that's not how counting works. Because let's say right now, me and you
Mhm.
both share one human nature, correct?
Mhm. Yeah. Well, no, we don't share the identical one, but we are both human.
No,
We are both
the
human.
We share human nature, right?
Sure, the universal. Yeah.
Okay, so how many humans are we?
2.
Oh, okay. So when it comes to the Trinity, and they all share one divine nature, but it's still one divine. It's still one God. Why is it not 3 gods? Oh,
Wait, dude, you expect to count God the way you count creatures?
but wait. So how you want me to count like an alien? Of course, I'm a human, and God gave me human functions and brains and capabilities. You understand who God is? You do not count.
Yeah.
God?
So let's use our brain here. Let's use our brain. Is there any like time, space, or matter in eternity?
So you say you can't count God? With human numbers?
I'm saying, can you answer my question? Is there any time, space, and matter within God?
Time, space, and matter within God.
Mm-hmm.
That's ambiguous. You gotta elaborate upon that.
Oh, you don't know what time is?
I do know that, but I'm saying
Okay. You know what space is?
I know exactly what that is. I'm saying just
Do you know
elaborate.
do you know what matter is? So we know God is not within time. We know God is not within space, because that's within creation, and we know God is not made of
so
matter.
You're saying that God is outside of human comprehension, therefore we cannot use numbers.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
numbers.
That's
You're
not what
saying
I'm.
we can't use human
That's
numbers
not
to
what
count
I'm saying, brother. That's not what I'm saying. See, look here. Let's use our brain here. So the reason why time,
You
space,
said
and
you
matter.
said don't use your brain. Okay,
Are you done, bro? You okay? Like I had a long conversation with a Muslim previously. We were fine going back and forth. You seem like you're a little on edge. You good?
Oh, yeah, clown man, but carry on.
Yeah, exactly. Clown. Wait to see what happens right now. Okay, clown. Here we go. So God is not within time, space, and matter. Okay, He's not within time. He's not within space. He's not within matter.
Yeah,
You and I are within time, space, and matter. We were born in different times. We have space between us, and we are made of different matter. Therefore, we are different beings. That's why there's 2 human beings. God doesn't have that type of separation. He's not made of matter, and he's not within time. Therefore, even if he exists as 3 hypostases, he is still one being, one. Therefore, it will still be one God.
What does he want me? That doesn't make any sense. Because
Why? What doesn't make sense about it?
I'm saying just because, okay, even if we're not within space and time, as you claim, then how does that still change the fact that it's 3 gods and not 1 God?
Because they're only one being, bro. One being.
Okay, but why does being, okay, 1 being, but in 3 persons, the 3 persons that share one same divine essence?
They share the same existence, the same one existence, meaning they're still one God.
No, but there are 3 persons that each share that same one God.
Do you think person and nature are the same thing?
No, they're different things. But I'm
Okay.
saying that you
So
can't
why
unity.
wouldn't God's nature be able to exist within 3 persons? Why?
That's a logical contradiction.
Okay, good. How? Now we're getting somewhere. How? How is it a contradiction?
Because that would necessitate 3 gods. Because how?
Okay,
counting
you
works
you
is
keep
that
claiming
count by the
you keep
persons
claiming
of nature.
you
Like
keep
said,
claiming that,
like-
bro.
like you
Listen,
said,
you
humans-
keep claiming that. You keep claiming that it necessitates 3 gods. I want to know how. How?
No, the burden of proof is upon you because I made the positive claim.
You're making the claim. You're the one that's making the claim that it's 3 gods. I'm asking you how.
I'm asking you.
The burden of proof is on you to bring your argument. How is it 3 gods?
I'm making the argument that it's
Right. So the burden of proof is on you, dummy.
No. I'm making the argument against you. That's why it's upon you. But
No,
look, let's
brother,
let's
that's not how this works, bro. That's dude. You're the one making the claim. You're the one making the positive. You're the one making the positive claim that I worship three gods. Okay, I hear you. Now bring your argument. The burden of proof is on you, not on me.
No, you made the claim that is one God, so substantiate that.
You're the one bringing the argument.
Okay, listen, we're gonna go in circles, but let's go into something else. You
Can-
claim that God
Can
cannot
you
be-
can you not bring the argument? Just say I concede. I can't bring the argument.
No, because we're just gonna go in circles.
Okay,
and
no,
things like that.
you haven't even brought the argument. What's the argument that it's three gods?
The argument that is three God is because counting is based upon the persons and not the nature. Like I made to you.
Okay, so
we are
counting.
two-
So counting.
We share one human nature, but we are
Counting.
two humans still because we count based on.
No worries, no worries. Okay. Now I'm gonna respond. Now I'm gonna respond. You're going back to the counting thing, which I already refuted. Okay, so is God within time, space, and matter? Yes or no?
I said to you that
Is
answer-
God within time, space, or matter? Yes or no?
I already answered that. Now,
You didn't answer that. Is God within time, space, and matter? Yes or no?
God is out. I said God is outside of time, space.
Thank
and
you
matter.
very
That
much.
does not change
Why
the
would I need to count?
Because numbers
So
are
now I
universal.
want to know
Numbers
because
are
you're
universal.
begging the question as if your counting method is objective. I want to know, why do I need to count God like I count creation? Please bring that argument.
Okay. Show me you said this is special pleading, this is a fallacy.
It's not special pleading. You're the one that's begging the question. You're assuming you're the one that's actually committing the fallacy. You're assuming that your counting method is objective.
Okay.
Now,
you're
you can
saying-
make the argument that it's objective, but you would need to present the reasons why it's objective. So that's what I'm asking for.
Is counting
Why
universal?
why do I need to count God like I would count creation? But listen, bro, you're not listening. I'm gonna drop you down so you can just be quiet and listen to what I'm saying. You can come back up because you're not even hearing me right now. You're the one that's making the claim. Your argument is counting method. That's the reason why we worship three gods. Now, I'm objecting to your premise. Your premise is you need to count like everything else. I'm asking you why. What's the argument that I need to count just like what I do with creation as I do with God? Please explain why that's objective, and then you would have an argument. So you can come back up and explain that, respond to that.
Okay, so you said the counting method for humans and for God is different, which is fallacy, a special pleading. For you to make that separate distinction, the burden of proof is upon you. Show me how it's different.
Listen, brother, it's not special pleading because I didn't make that claim. I'm asking you to tell me why. Brother, I didn't even. Okay, I'm going to drop you down again since you can't control yourself. It's not special pleading because I'm not saying you can't count God the same way or anything like that. I'm not making that. I'm asking you why. I'm giving you the opportunity to present the argument why I should count God the same way as I count creation. Respond to that. Give me the argument as to why, and then you'll have an argument. Please.
I already told you, you're the one that is making the symmetry breaker, and you're the one making that distinction. So again, the burden of proof is upon you.
It's not.
Show me
Okay,
how we
here.
count God differently to how we count creation.
Hey, bro. You have no idea how argumentation works. Your argument of me worshiping three gods is based on the premise of the counting method. Now, I'm just going to say, why should I accept your counting method as objective? Now the argument is on you. Now the burden of proof is on you. Now the burden of proof is on you to argue and to show that the counting method is an objective standard for Christians. So go ahead. If you can accomplish that, then you win the debate.
Okay, counting, is it universal?
In what sense? What do you mean it's counting universal? Like what?
Counting.
Universal for creation? Sure.
How we count, how humans count, and how.
Yeah, how humans count
Is
beings.
that universal, meaning that applies in every possible world.
Yeah. In every possible creation, we count. Yeah, we would count this way for beings that are in creation. Yes.
Okay, so before the creation,
Uh-huh.
why would God still be one God if numbers don't really
Because
apply?
there's still only one essence, one existence, one being.
Okay, no, you said one essence or one existence?
Yes, essence is existence, bro. One being.
Well, the existence is related to the person, not the essence. Essence is an abstract.
Bro, you're
thing, you realize
dude.
that. The Essence
Dude,
is not a living
persons are a mode of existence. Are a mode of existence. That's what you think it is. The essence is the existence. There's only one existence. The persons are just are modes of existence.
essence is an abstract thing. It's not an
Essence
actual
is an
real thing.
abstract thing.
It's an attribute
Do
that
you
is
have an
human
essence?
essence.
What's your essence?
A human essence?
Yeah, is that abstract or is that actually like a
No,
tangible thing?
It's an abstract thing. It's not a living thing. Being a human or having a human essence is not something I can say, hey, you're a human essence. It's not a living thing. It's something which I possess.
Do you know what abstract means?
Yeah, it's not a reality.
So your essence as a human is not in reality?
I said a human essence, I'm saying, is not a physical thing that I could talk
Your
to.
human essence is not a physical thing?
I'm saying it's not a physical thing that I can talk to. you and
Holy
say,
crap,
hey,
dude.
essence,
Yo, you are
essence is related to
lost,
what-
bro. Like I can't do it. You are absolutely guys. His human reality, his human essence is not in reality. This is the guy that wants to prove to me that I worship three gods, bro. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? And he says I'm running. Yes, I'm running from like losing brain cells, dude. Holy crap. What's up? The guy doesn't exist, Tori. He's completely gone. What's up, Vibe?
Hello, sir. First of all, I'm not really disagreeing with you on anything.
Okay.
But I have like a question that doesn't really fit the topic here right now.
Are you a Muslim? Are you a Christian? What are you?
No, I'm Trinitarian Christian.
Okay. Give me 1 second, okay? Just hold your thought 1 second.
Yes.
I have to do with super chats. Let's see. Jimmy, thank you so much. Appreciate it. 1 second. Thank you so much, Jimmy, for the super chat. What's up, my brother? Pray all is well. Love y'all, man. Yeah, love you too, bro. Everything is going well. We're really, really happy, obviously, celebrating the engagement. So thank you so much. Joseph, thank you so much. Shout out to Joseph, my godson. Godspeed, brother. Congrats again. Thank you so much, man, for the super chat. Kai Burr. Kai Bird, thank you so much for the super chat. Sahih Muslim 2658a. Abu Huraira reported Allah's messenger as saying, Allah fixed the very portion of adultery which a man will indulge in. That's right. I remember. That's another hadith I use. There would be no escape from it. That's really, really good. Thank you so much for that reference. I got to keep these. For some reason, I don't memorize Sahih numbers very well, but I'll memorize Bible verses like it's and Quran verses like it's nothing. And Chris, thank you so much. Congratulations. Congratulations on your engagement. God bless you and your fiance. Baby bear is coming soon. Jesus is Lord. Repent and come to the living God. Amen, Chris. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really, really appreciate the love. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Vibe, what's your question?
Yes. So my question is, I seen that you are an Orthodox. I think you're an Orthodox Christian.
Yeah.
And my question is, why did you choose Orthodoxy over the other denominations that there are?
Because it matches historically. It's the most logical explanation for Christianity. Yeah, all the other denominations don't really have they have holes into the explanation as to why Christianity is true. Orthodoxy doesn't.
Okay, so I'm pretty much a Protestant, I would say. So can you tell me what kind of?
Yeah, well, if you're a Protestant, it depends on what type of Protestant. There's a lot of things you can go to, but number one would be, how would you even justify that the Bible you have is actually the Word of God? How do you know it was written by who it was written by? How do you know it comes from the apostles? How do you know anything? Protestants don't have any justification as to why the Bible is the Bible. Now they'll try to justify it, but there really isn't. It's really difficult to justify it. And there's Protestants that sound like they are justifying it, by the way. So I'm not saying they don't have any answers, but I think it falls into some sort of there's usually holes in them, like some sort of circular reasoning or something that really just Me as a Protestant, I couldn't justify it. So
Okay, well, I never really thought about that question, to be honest. So how do you justify it from the Orthodox perspective? How do you?
well, we had councils. We have councils from the church fathers who have apostolic succession and authority that solidified our canon.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So we trust, if you trust the Bible as being the word of God, whether you realize it or not, you're trusting the church fathers. If you're trusting these church fathers, if you're trusting these church fathers, the same church fathers that believe you can lose your salvation, that believe that we're praying to Mary, thank you, my love, that we're praying to Mary, praying to saints, that we're doing all the things that the Orthodox Church does, as far as water baptism, saving them, taking receiving communion, believing it's the real presence of Christ. If they do, thank you so much for the money, God. Appreciate it. If they were believing all those things that Protestants don't believe in, why are the church fathers wrong about that, but not wrong about the Bible? What would be the justification for that? And it just becomes hard.
Yes, I agree. So, well, that was kind of my question. I would say.
Okay. Have you gone? I
wanted to congratulate you on.
Thank you.
Your engagement, of course.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, brother. Blessings. Hey, if you ever been to an Orthodox church, or if you haven't been yet, are you in America? Are you in America or are you in Europe?
Europe.
Okay. If you want, you can DM me like where you're located, and I can help you find a parish. And you should just attend the liturgy one time, just to check it out.
Yes, I would really love to check it out. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, just DM me where you are, and I'll help you find it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. See you.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Many blessings.
Thank you so much. Thank you. AJ the Barber, so is Orthodox Christianity Catholicism? Technically, yes. Catholicism just means universal, the universal church, but we wouldn't consider ourselves Roman Catholic, right? Roman Catholic is from the jurisdiction of Rome, so and so forth. So yeah.
And universal doesn't mean it's not a title. Universal means it's for everyone. It doesn't mean like the way the Catholics use it, or some people use the word universal in general. It just means it's for everyone. It's universal. It's for everyone. It's not universal like the title of like this is the one that's universal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's for the Gentiles are now.
It just means it's for everyone.
Are in the covenant now, just like it was promised to Abraham.
People always get
What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
All right. Congratulations for your engagement, man.
I appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Yep, I'm praying for you to have a happy and blessed marriage, man.
Thank you, brother.
And for your little one. I heard you have a little one on the way.
Oh no, not yet. They were just joking that we should have one.
I was about to be like, who is she?
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I know what you were. I was reading a comment and they were saying baby bear is coming soon. So you know what this is. So, but thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You almost got him in trouble.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's up, bro? What's your question today?
Jesus brought us.
And you broke up a little bit, Nori. I know you're a TRUCK driver, but what was Jesus? What was my question on Jesus' birth?
I was asking your opinion on Jesus Barabbas.
Oh, okay. The one that was let go by Pontius Pilate.
Yeah, he was in prison with Jesus the Christ, and
yeah,
when Barabbas translates to Jesus, Son of the Father.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about it? Say one more.
You know, we said that it was made to appear. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. Tap the screen, guys. Oh, dang. We are way above our let go. Yeah, I think I hear you better now.
All right, awesome. So I was basically just asking your opinion on the story And from my paradigm, when we say that it was made to appear so,
Mm-hmm.
like when I read a story like this, it makes me kind of like look at it like, well, make me feel like I got a little bit more validity from my paradigm. But I mean, I just want from the lens of a Christian, I just want to hear what your opinion was.
Yeah, so I'm assuming like because the Quran says it was made to appear so, you would then what it would do for your paradigm is that okay, it was Barabbas instead of Jesus, right?
Yeah, just like as far as like the probability of the probability of it goes up a little bit higher about who it could be. When that sounds like a hell of a coincidence.
Yeah. So here, so here's what I would say. It wouldn't fit historically. Like the substitution theory for Islam doesn't even match historically because let's just say it was Jesus of Barabbas or whoever you want to put in there, Judas, whatever, right? One thing we do know about the history of Christianity for a fact is that it started in Jerusalem. It was a problem for the Jewish leaders and the Roman leaders. And it was started because there was these people that claimed that Jesus resurrected. Okay? Now, the Jewish and Roman leaders are the ones that put Jesus to death, right? Or tried to, right? In your paradigm, tried to. If they got the wrong body or not, like let's say it was switched out, regardless, that body convinced everybody that Jesus died on the cross. So all they would have had to do to put down the movement of Christianity is to provide the body, to show them, hey, look, here's the body that was on the cross. Jesus did in fact die. He didn't resurrect. The fact that that never happened, that didn't happen because Christianity continued to spread, proves that the Jewish and Roman leaders had no body to provide. So you would have to then explain how this substituted body disappeared. I hope you heard all that because I know your connection sucks, but
No, I heard everything except for the very last thing you said. You said where I would have to.
you would have to.
You said I would have to provide.
You would have to explain how the.
Proof.
You would have to explain how the substituted body was not provided, or why it was gone, why it disappeared.
I see what you're saying. So if it was, what you're saying is that if it was Jesus Barabbas, where's his body at?
Yeah, because we know the Roman leaders and the Jewish leaders didn't provide it as proof to put down Christianity, right? Because they would have just shown the body that they thought was Jesus, according to your paradigm. It was made to appear so. So if they were convinced that Jesus of Barabbas was the correct Jesus, then they would show the body that of the incorrect Jesus, and it would still convince them that he didn't resurrect. The fact that they didn't show a body shows they didn't have one to begin with. So how would you explain the missing body of the substitution? Nora, you're breaking up again, bro. Just so you know, I didn't hear anything you said.
Man, I'm so sorry. Bro.
Nah, it's okay, bro. You're good right now. Say it right now. Say it right now, quick. Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. Nori, bro, listen. You and I have talked a lot before, so you're welcome to come back, bro. Whenever you got a better connect. It's just hard, dude. It's just hard to hear. But I know you heard me, and when you come back, we could literally pick up right where we left off, if that's cool. So I'm gonna take one more, guys, and then I got a announcement that I want to do with you guys, so you guys are aware. Okay. So let me take one more. What's up? Hey, what's up? Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. What's up?
Is it going right? Yeah.
Doing good. What's up?
Yeah. So you answered the question. It's the Trinity, basically. That's the thing that it's confusing. So many people don't really make sense.
Okay. Does that make it not true?
Well, it'd have to make sense to people for them to believe it. If it don't make sense to them, then
Not really, bro.
don't expect
Like,
so.
for example, like I believe quantum physics is true, but that doesn't mean I make sense of it.
But we're talking about a completely different concept. We're talking about a religion and your pathway into heaven and hell. So clearly, for that one, everyone would have to understand it. Yeah. If I give you a book and say, if you don't understand this, you're gonna burn. You know what?
Yeah, but
What kind of person?
I don't think Christians believe that you have to fully understand the Trinity in order to go to heaven. Like, I don't think that's true. You just need to have faith in it.
It's pretty central to your religion.
It is, but you don't have to fully understand it. It's not required for you to fully understand it.
Right, but if it's confusing, then that might make people. It would weaken the belief.
I agree.
put
I
something
agree.
in
I
front-
agree that if it's hard, if somebody wants to understand and they're having trouble with it, that can affect their faith. But that doesn't make it not true. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but what I mean is, why would the central theme of Christianity be so difficult to take a grasp of? Why would you make that thing so difficult? I mean, there's no mention of it in the Bible
Well,
itself.
think about it, user. When we're talking about the Trinity, we're talking about the nature of God and how He exists. Did you actually think that the Creator of everything and how He exists and His nature was going to be as simple as understanding a human? Or do you believe that He transcends what we are and He's beyond what we are? Therefore, it's going to be a little complex.
Well, I think that putting it into human form, that's why the confusion is there. Do you understand what I'm
That's a
trying to say?
different topic. That's not the Trinity. That's a different topic.
Well, it is the Trinity. Okay, look, you say Jesus is God, God
Mhm.
is God, and the Spirit is God, right?
Yeah.
So did Jesus come to this earth as God, or when He was on earth, he was only human?
Yeah, he didn't lose any of his properties as being divine. He was still divine even when he incarnated as a human.
Okay. But then obviously, of course, he was dependent, right? So he was dependent on his mother, for example,
Yeah,
to nurture him.
as far as his human nature and his experience as a human, yes,
So he was human and God, was he, right?
correct.
Okay. But then when he died, was he human and God or only human?
He still is both human and God.
Okay. So God died. How could God die then?
Because God took on a human flesh and humans die, so he experienced death.
No, that can't be right. How can God die? God is ever living.
What's the
Right.
definition of death?
Say that again.
What's the definition of death?
For us humans, it will be departing this world. That will be the definition.
Separation of soul and body, right?
Right, exactly, yeah. For a
Okay.
human. Yeah.
Soul and a human body are creation is the human nature, right? Those are created. If God assumes a human soul and a human body, and then they separate, then now God experiences death, just like humans. What's the contradiction there?
But God was never created, right? God has always
We
existed.
we agree, bro. Like I wasn't made into a coat, right? But like my nature is not a coat. But if I put on a coat, that's not a contradiction, right?
Yeah, but that's why I asked you who died. You said,
Yeah, God.
You
God,
said-
you know,
Right.
persons die, experience death. So yes, God,
Okay.
the second person of the Trinity, experienced death because he assumed a human nature.
but he's not a person, it's God.
What?
But you said all three are the same. So when Jesus died you said Jesus died. So God was still alive and dead at the same time.
Brother, death doesn't mean ceasing to exist. Okay? That's an atheist definition of death. Ceasing to exist. Both Muslims and Christians believe you continue to exist after you die, after your soul separates from your body.
Okay.
No, God doesn't stop ceasing to exist. Jesus didn't stop being God just because he experienced death through human nature, right?
But he lost his human nature, right?
No, he didn't lose his human nature. He still had his soul, and then he resurrected into his body. No.
Yeah, I don't know. See, that's just confusing. I mean, your
Bro,
explanation is not even.
Listen,
clear on it.
user. The only reason why it's confusing is because you believe in Islam. That's it. It goes against your beliefs as a Muslim, and that's fine. Do you believe in Islam? But just because it goes against your beliefs as Islam doesn't mean it's not true. You need to bring some other argument in order to prove that it's not true. There's nothing that we talked about here that's a contradiction at all.
Okay, that's fine. That really is a contradiction, but we'll move
Well,
on
then
from it.
demonstrate what it is, bro. I'm waiting for you to bring the argument. All you're saying is that's confusing. That's confusing. That's not an argument, bro.
I told you it didn't make sense. I said to you.
Or it doesn't make sense. That's not an argument, bro.
I'll tell you why. Because God has virtuous elements to him, right? God has qualities that make him separate to humans. Okay, ever existing, independent. There's loads of stuff. But you just demonstrated. I asked you, when Jesus came to this world, was he God? You said he was God, but he was also dependent. He also lost his life. He also had pain. He also suffered.
Right.
So there's loads of things there that are not the quality of God. Why would God need to come down as a human?
Yeah, now you're asking a different question. So, bro, listen, there's nothing that you said in anything that you just said that is a actual contradiction. It may contradict.
I'm just told you.
Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you why.
Right.
I'm gonna show you why. Okay. The only reason why you feel like it's a contradiction is because it contradicts Islam, but that doesn't mean it's a contradiction. It just means it goes against your belief. Okay. Now, come on, man. Okay, a contradiction. The definition of a contradiction is something being true and not true in the same way and in the same sense. So when we say God, Jesus is God, we're referencing his divine nature. When we say that he felt pain or he was dependent on his mother, that's in reference to the human nature. Those are two different senses. Therefore, it doesn't fall as a contradiction.
Two different senses at the same time. Oh God.
You know the funny. You want to know the funny thing is, user, is that you think you're making a point, but there's 200 people here that understand that you don't have an argument. You're the one actually making yourself look silly.
Then I could say to you that the 200 people there are Christians, and that's why they believe you. What's the difference then?
Yeah.
That's why I never used that argument. But
I'm just saying you think you're making a joke, but you're actually not even bringing an argument. Because look, I can prove to you that what you're saying is actually like it actually falls apart, because if what you're saying is true, then you don't exist.
Okay. In the Bible, there is numerous references to some of the qualities of God. Okay, eternal nature, perpetual presence. Okay, eternal nature and perpetual presence. You said that this is all three are one. And then you said that one died, but the other one's living. Okay, so you made a clear contradiction, because you said that there's
two different senses.
Sorry?
Two different senses, two different respects is what we're saying.
What I mean, is that clear to you? How is that clear to someone?
Here, let me make it clear, okay?
How would you expect to
Here.
explain that to someone?
Let me make it clear. You have a soul, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When your soul separates from your body, or whenever that day will be, that's still you, right?
Yeah, what do you mean? Is my body me? Or...
No, your soul. When your soul separates from body, and hopefully you go to Jannah, that's still you, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you are your current body right now, right? That's you.
Okay.
That's you as well. Okay, good. Now, in one respect, you are immaterial. In another respect, you are material. Is that a contradiction?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, in one body. How can you be both?
Yeah.
So
So here.
when
I'll show.
Jesus
Then
went-
then here. Stop. You're in when it comes to your soul is immaterial. You can't touch it. I can't touch your soul. But in another sense, you are material because of your body, and it's both you. Are you a contradiction now? Because in one sense you're immaterial, and in another sense you're material.
Yeah, but in the case of the Trinity, it is. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking about you. Are you a contradiction now? Because because you're immaterial and material at the same time.
I'm immaterial and material at the same time.
Yes. Are you a contradiction now? Yes or no?
As a single person, no. How am I a contradiction?
Thank you very much.
Because I'm single.
The reason why is because in one sense you're immaterial as far as your soul, and in another sense you are material as far as your body. Those are two different respects. Therefore, it's not a contradiction.
Okay, but when the soul departs, the body is gone, right?
Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's two different respects. Therefore, it's not a contradiction. But when it comes to Jesus, there's two different respects. There's the human nature and the divine nature. That's why it's not a contradiction. Just like you're not a contradiction.
Yeah. Well, why did he say he was the begotten son then?
Dude, you're really just going to change the topic now? Do you concede it's not a contradiction anymore? Do you concede?
No, it is a contradiction because you said, explain to me. I said, well, he said Jesus is both at the same time, right? He is.
He has two natures.
Human form and God form together.
He has two natures.
So two natures.
Mm-hmm.
So was one nature saying to the other one, I'm begotten, and the other one saying,
God,
well,
dude, you're
unbegotten?
You're an absolute doofus. All right, man. See you later, bro. You're an absolute doofus. Was one nature saying to the other nature, I'm begotten? What the hell is he talking about? All right, guys. Quick. I don't know if it's gonna be quick, but I just want you guys to just give you guys an announcement, okay? So you guys know that Peace and I just got engaged, okay? You guys also know that we live in two different states, okay? We live far away, okay?
He's leaving me today, guys.
I'm actually flying back to Florida today. Right after this live, I'm packing and ready to go. Now, listen, look. The reason why, one of the reasons why Peace and I, because there's many reasons, but one of the reasons why Peace and I hit it so well together is because we have a calling that is very, very similar, okay? We have gifts in different areas, right? But we work really well together as far as what these gifts are, okay? So I'm going to try to make this quick, okay? My goal for Bear the Image, I do debates and everything like that, but it was never just to do debates for the rest of my life. Don't get me wrong, I'll do it, but I wanted to expand it into something bigger where people are actually getting a chance to learn the Bible in different ways, right? So I have ideas on on certain books and stuff like that I want to write for kids. I'm getting there. Hold on. I have ideas that I've had about books and certain things that I was going to do. And when I met Peace, she had the similar calling, right? So now my ideas that I had is now our ideas together, right? And it's things that we want to push forward for. So the purpose of the debates is people are learning from the debates. It's one style of learning, but there's many different styles of learning. Not everybody learns from debates. So there's a lot of Christians that don't like to hear debates and they don't learn from it. That's okay. But I want to provide different ways for people to learn different ways and so forth. So we do Bible studies, right? Peace pushed me to do a Bible study every Monday night on our Discord for free, okay? That's one way that people learn. Other people learn through animations, through movies, through, I don't know, just different ways. Videos, explainer videos. I want to be able to provide all of those things in the future, okay? Now, in order for us to kick off what we want to do, we got to get this marriage thing done ASAP. I don't want to wait a year or two for our wedding, all right? The wedding that we plan on doing is not going to be expensive. We're doing it in my Orthodox parish and so forth, so it's going to be easy to do. The tough part is getting her to come down so that we can come together and start doing this on a full-time basis. Okay. So that being said, one thing I'm just going to announce just a couple things, and I'm going to have peace talk for a second. Okay.
I don't know what to say.
Well, okay, I'll say most of it. You can just fill in, okay?
Okay.
But number one, okay, my Instagram, all right, is starting tomorrow. I got to do some things to it first. My Instagram, which is _ bear the image, you guys can start requesting now if you want, is going to open up publicly. It was private before. It's going to open up publicly, and it's going to be a way for you guys to kind of see behind the scenes of what we're doing, okay? So YouTube is content, TikTok is content. Bear the image, the Instagram is going to be like you're getting to know us a little bit more in our everyday life. Family, friends, just what we're doing on a daily basis, just random stuff, okay? It could be funny things, it could be serious things, it could be whatever, okay? You will be able to keep track, if you want to, keep track of our life and what we're doing and where we're at. Instagram is going to be the good place to go for day to day. Okay, so we're opening that up, and that's going to start tomorrow. Okay, so you guys can start requesting, and let's get the Instagram numbers up. Okay.
Not everything's gonna be like debate content.
No, it's not going to be all debate
It's just gonna
content.
be
It's just going to be
family
more
content.
family content, more getting to know us personally,
Know us content.
that type of stuff. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, we want I've been talking about Pieces YouTube for a long time. We're going to start seeing if we start releasing content. I'll have her talk a little bit more about her content, okay? But I'll just sprinkle a little bit on it, okay? Her content, obviously she's going to debate and all that stuff, okay? But her content is going to be more informational for people and her style of teaching, right? Which is her way of explaining things. And she's very creative and artistic and stuff like that. So it's going to reach an audience that I can't reach because I just don't have that type of those gifts, right? So her YouTube content is going to start coming together on all of that. Do you want to talk a little bit about what you want to do? What you plan on
With YouTube?
Yeah. Do you want to talk? You don't have to, but
No,
you don't have
I
to go
mean,
too long. But.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it brief, guys, because it's a lot. It's a lot behind the scenes. But you know, the basics on orthodoxy, you know, as a woman of God, as a mother and future wife. And I wanna really just push content for young, smart ladies in Christ, and also help children. I want to help people with our vlogs. People who love to follow us on a more day-to-day
Yep.
level. We'll be
I was gonna mention
vlogging.
that.
We'll be doing like more lifestyle content. And of course, we'll be doing like early church history and biblical teaching as well. So
Yep.
that's going to be a lot of fun. Also from a perspective of a woman in Christ, and for other young ladies as well. And for the fellas, like Bear will be in the vlogs, of course, and you'll get a taste of that. It's not gonna. There's gonna be debate content. There's gonna be all that good stuff, but there's also gonna be like a side of like the family and personal aspects. So it's gonna be fun.
So it'll be like our Instagram, but on steroids, right? There's gonna be vlogging. Once again,
teaching,
more.
a lot of teaching videos as well.
It's gonna
Like,
be.
I have a series coming up already written down for just different topics in orthodoxy and biblical topics as well.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely. So, yeah, so it's gonna be like our Instagram mixed with my YouTube on steroids, right? That's what it's gonna be. So, gonna be a different way of providing content. Once again, getting to know us a little bit more, but also getting information and getting taught and those things. So it's gonna be a mixture. Okay, her YouTube. Okay, and that's what we foresee seeing in the future. Now, the reason why I'm letting you guys know, we launched YouTube memberships. We have different ways that you guys can help. Okay. The biggest thing for us is helping her. We got to get her moved down here, and it's not a cheap thing. Now, granted, I started a new business. The new business is it started off really well, and it's still going well for us. It's still in the beginning stages, though. Okay, so even though it's going well, it's not like I'm making money hand over fist. It's still growing. It's still in the process of growing. We still have bills to pay. Even me getting the ring for her and all those things came out of like what I do with the business and obviously traveling up here. So whenever we're spending money on things that we need to spend money on, it slows things down. Okay. So that being said, guys, there is a GoFundMe link, okay, in my YouTube bio, in the video description here too. Okay. That if you guys feel led, and you don't have to do this if you don't feel led. But if you want to be a part of helping launch this, what we want to do, and if you feel like it's a good cause and we're actually doing things that make an impact in the world, we're going to make a much bigger impact once we're finally together, once we're finally, married and, together and doing all the things that we want to do together. Because once we come together, it's when her YouTube content can really kick off and we can start really helping each other out. Okay. And by partnering with us, and it doesn't matter how long it takes, whatever the Lord wills, and He will provide. But if you feel led to help us out, I don't care how much it is, we really, really appreciate it. And if you don't feel led, don't feel bad. Like, we're okay with that. Okay. We know that God is going to provide for us. If you don't have any money to provide, there's still a way that you can help. Here's how you can help. Number one, pray for us. All right. Pray that we'll get the provision that we need, which we have faith that we will. And number two, just like our videos. Just watch our videos. Watch time is big for YouTube. Just press play on all our videos. Press the like button, comment. The more of you guys are doing that together collectively is going to help us to get to where we need to go alongside.
Also, guys, it would just mean the world to me to be able to say that we did have a community help be a part of this ministry, this marriage, like really kickstart our purpose and what we got going on. We do believe that God is going to provide. He's been providing this whole time. But to know that you guys want to be a part of the growth in our ministry and in our marriage, and to say that you were here from the beginning, like that's just such a blessing. But if you can't, you can share the links. If you can't donate, listen, sharing the link is just as valuable. Yep. With your family and friends. Hey guys, like, look, we have these, Christian content creators that we really want to help grow their ministry, and the ministry is going to help so many lives. Especially, we have a huge calling and heart for children. I just want to emphasize on that a little bit, because you probably won't see too much in the description about. We don't want to, make the whole platform about children, but we really have a huge heart for children. Everything that we do is going directly to affect the Christian families and their children and the generations to come. That's why we want to write a children's book. We want to have, we do classes on a very fundamental level for people to even help their children learn Christian basics. So doing this, we have the GoFundMe, and doing this is really going to help. I have a 10-year-old daughter. She's going to benefit so much from this. We're also homeschooling, so that's part of the help that you guys would be supporting. And just young adults maybe, or people in marriages, like husbands and wives, and we just want to be an example for you guys, and something that you guys can look to when you need resources, helps from a man of God perspective, and from a woman of God who's looking to work together in ministry.
Absolutely. So. Yeah. And she hit on the nail, guys. And I should have said that earlier. Thank you for bringing that up. The children is a big thing for us. Doing the debates that I've been doing for 2 years now, when people have left Christianity, is because they have a misunderstanding of the religion. That's why. And it's because our churches today are just not educating people on the truth of our faith. And I want to impact not only you guys so that you can be prepared to teach your children the truth of the faith, but maybe also teach kids directly the truth of the faith, so that they don't get misled in this age of information and how many religions there are and stuff like that. We don't want them swayed into a different direction. And if we could just get them early on understanding on how to identify truth and why our faith is true early, they won't get misled. So that's the biggest part of our ministry. Honestly, it's like the core of it. I tell Peace all the time, the audience that I'm talking to, like debating, they're not the target. Now, if they convert, along the way. Like J49er came up here earlier talking about I was one of the biggest reasons that he came up on my panel when he was lost and whatever. And now look at him, right? He's a Christian. You know, if J49ers happen, those are bonuses. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for whenever I have 71 people in here, 86 people on YouTube, there's somebody in the audience that's hearing the questions that are being fired at me, and I'm answering back, and hopefully that answer is going to strengthen their faith, right? So that's the whole purpose of this, and for what we want to do for all of our content. Every single piece of our content is going to be targeted towards that audience, whether they're a child or an adult, okay? So that's our goal. But anyways, guys, I don't want to keep talking on it. You guys know what I'm asking. You know, if you guys want to be a part of it, don't feel guilty if you can't, okay? We're perfectly okay. We have faith that that God is going to provide no matter what. We're just putting it out there for those of you that may feel led.
The link is live, guys. The GoFundMe is live. We finally launched it. It took some time to get it done. It's beautiful. I'm excited about it. You can literally click the link. You can read about us. We have a little, you know, summary, and you can read about us. You can share it. Other people who don't know us can read about us. And then, of course, we have the YouTube, the Instagram, the TikTok, and future endeavors like classes, books, and video content, educational video content that have really great visuals, because I'm a visual learner. So I'm gonna be big on like making sure the visuals are amazing, like for people like me, for people who can learn visually what's in the Bible and about Christianity and things like that. But the link is live.
Yep.
We just got engaged. For anybody who's new here.
And I know Josh from the 6 was asking, he was waiting for the announcement. He just got in here. Yeah, just a quick recap, Josh. And for those of you that are just coming in, Instagram, my Instagram's launching tomorrow. Somebody asked earlier, there's 2 Bear the Images. Okay. Go to the one that has the newer logo _ Bear the Image. That's going to be the one that's going to launch. The other one is one I started years ago and I never touched it. So just forget that one. I might just delete it. Okay. So
the _ Bear the Image on Instagram. It's private right now. It's not open to the public.
It's going to be
just yet. It's going to be just in like a couple of days.
Probably by tomorrow is what I'm going to open it up for the public for tomorrow. So you can start sending your requests now. I won't accept yet, but once it goes public, I'll accept it if it still allows me or whatever. I don't know how it works.
You'll get a more personal side of our life.
So that's the first announcement. You're going to get more behind the scenes, personal stuff on a daily basis on what we do. Okay. So you guys are aware of what we do and what we're doing next and where we're going, what our plans are.
We'll do
that'll be more of
all those things,
that'll be more of a personal side of our life that you'll be able to see. Okay. The other part of it, Josh, was we launched a GoFundMe because obviously we were trying to get married as soon as possible, and we live in different states. If we lived in the same state, this would be a different story. It would be like not even a big deal, but we don't. So it's a more challenging. So we're trying to get moved in together once we get married. So that, hey, what's up, JP? How you doing, brother? We're trying to come together because when we come together, we want to get all the right equipment. We want to get the right things so that once we start moving in and we're married, the content of us together is going to start flowing. Obviously, I'm still going to do the Best Morning Live on TikTok, right? I'm still going to be debating people. I'm still going to do all the things I'm still doing. It's just by us coming together, it's going to be an addition. It's going to be even more stuff coming.
And we can get content out faster as well.
Absolutely.
So it'd be really cool. Also, we will be announcing this like every day, like per live, for the people who missed it, people who want to donate. So if you already heard it, just don't even mind us. But yeah, we do have the GoFundMe live, and we would really appreciate it if you want more information.
And last thing, because I do got to go, I got to start getting packed to head back. Last thing is we will, because the goal is going to take, and I don't know how long it's going to take, right? It could be fast, it could be some time. I don't know, because what we're asking for, I know people, and I work with people in business that's nothing to them, right? So it could happen, it could not happen, but regardless, I am going to update every single one of you guys, especially on the Instagram, on where we are with our goal, what we're doing with the money, and how it's going, like how our goal is being accomplished, so you guys can see it happen. So Instagram will be another way for you guys to see that. Okay, it'll be full transparency on that. All right.
So we got the subs on
Um,
YouTube.
subs on. Yep.
We got the GoFundMe live. The
Mhm.
Instagram will be open to the public by tomorrow. _bear the image.
Underscore bear
We
the
got the
image.
Discord.
Underscore bear the image on Instagram.
What
Oh,
I missed? You want to give them quick?
yeah, Dom. No, just we're announcing that my Instagram, but it's private right now. It's going to be public tomorrow. It's going to be more behind the scenes, personal content, for all the followers to just kind of see us living life behind the scenes and what we're doing, as far as our goal. And then we launched a GoFundMe
For marriage and ministry.
so that we can get married quicker and moving in quicker, so we can make content together, because the content that we're going to do to expand
It's
our
elaborate.
yeah, we have to be together. We have to be living together. We
Yeah.
have to be doing stuff in order for us to accomplish.
It's a lot.
So thank you so much. Hey, Dylan, thank you so much. I don't know if you're the first one, but thank you for donating, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dylan.
Appreciate it.
We got our first donation. Aw,
Appreciate it.
shout out to
Appreciate it.
Dylan. Guys,
Yeah.
just know every penny counts and nothing goes unnoticed. We really appreciate you
Alright.
guys. And even if let's say something's anonymous, God sees it. Okay,
Exactly.
and we really do
And
appreciate
and
it.
bro, he said it wasn't much, but more will come. Brother, I don't care. I don't care
We
if it
don't
was
even
50
care.
cents. Okay, like I'm grateful for it. Seriously, like
Yeah,
I
we
honestly,
don't-
like I'm not pocket watching this thing. I'm just putting it out in faith, because I know how everything has happened with Bear the Image. How I even got into debating, guys. I didn't plan
even how
on.
we met.
Even how we
everything.
met, I didn't even plan on debating. I didn't. This was not my life goal. Like, I was a basketball coach who went into business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I had no plans on doing debates on YouTube and being a YouTuber and stuff like. But this was something that God was calling me for years. I didn't know what it was, and I ran away from it for years, so since I was a teenager. And then now I just when something tragic happened in my life, I just responded to it, and now look what's going on. So, to me, I just fully understand that God is going to provide every step of the way. He's been opening the doors for. I've just been following, right? But now it's time that we're hitting a stage in our life that we're going to come together, and obviously Peace has the same calling, and us coming together is obviously divine.
Gilberto wants to know where the GoFundMe link is.
Oh yeah, sorry. You know what? I'm an idiot. I didn't put it on the TikTok yet, so I'll put it as soon as I get off here. But it's on my YouTube.
What if I
on the
copy and
profile
paste
link.
it in the chat? Would it
Yeah,
work?
just go to GoFundMe.com/bear-peace. Bear-peace.
Wait. Yeah, guys, and it's just what Bear said. Like, with my background being in like early childhood psychology and media and business, like the way we kind of just got together and all the way up until now, it's just it's truly divine. It's truly God's son. I'm gonna put the link in. There you go, guys. I put the link. You can just copy and paste it, I guess.
Yep.
I put the link in the chat. If anybody, because I know we didn't have the. Oh, you have it on your TikTok bio?
No, I didn't do that. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna put it on my bio as soon as we get out of here. Okay, guys. But it's in my YouTube bio. It's in the video description of the stream, so you guys can go in there and do that. But anyways, thank you guys. Like I said, I have faith that God is going to provide every step of the way. He has to this point, and it's been kind of crazy. And that's why we want to open up the Instagram, because I think those moments of what happens, you guys will be able to see that when it happens and what's going on and so forth. So it'll be a really, really good way. So start requesting on Instagram, please. Let's get the numbers up on Instagram. My Instagram following is very, very small because it was only a personal Instagram, even though it had, thank you so much, Long Distance. My Instagram has always been like a personal Instagram. I don't post. I just have mostly friends and stuff like that, family that I grew up with. But now I want to open it up to you guys, and I'm going to make it completely different. Even though I had the bear logo and everything like that, I just,
Now
it's going to be actual Bear the Image. So anyways, I'm actually going to start posting. You guys are going to see it. You're going to see our lives together. Hopefully, inshallah, you'll start to see the journey of us not being together to them being together, right? Very, very soon. And hopefully that encourages you guys. That way we can keep this thing going. So, but anyways, I don't think I have anything else to say.
I mean, thank you guys for following us throughout this journey, and we really look forward to see what God has in store. And to anybody that's gonna like cross our path along the way, we really value relationships dearly. Family, friends, business, and so on. So I think this is a great start. I'm really excited, guys. And just for you guys to watch us, even if you guys are just supporting by like viewing and things like that, so or sharing, that would be amazing because we have so much we want to do. So
Hey, what's up, Prince of Elmora? Shout out to Prince of Elmora. Met you in New York. This dude is actually from my neighborhood, like literally from my neighborhood where I grew up as a child. This is crazy, small world. But shout out to you, bro. You're putting out some good content too, man. I really like what you're doing. The content you're putting out too.
oh, and
So-
I'm going live later once my baby's gone, my fiance, once he leaves me because we're long distance.
Oh, okay. You're going live later. Okay.
I'll be going live later, hopefully, inshallah.
Yeah, I think I think my flight has Wi-Fi, so I'll be able to hop on. I
Oh,
think.
maybe
Yeah.
that'd be awesome. Oh, you took the JetBlue, I
Mm-hmm.
think?
Yeah, I'm in
Yeah.
JetBlue, so.
So yeah, guys. I'll be going live later. So should we follow YouTube, TikTok, and yeah, guys, we'll be announcing it probably on a daily basis, just to keep you updated on our goal, how far we've come, and things like that. And we're gonna make sure you guys have the link as well. So we appreciate you guys. We love you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, once again, I'll put the link of the GoFundMe on in my bio as soon as I get out of here.
So much going on. We literally we want to go full time. Obviously, we are like semi full time because we do this every single day, but we also have other businesses that we're doing. But we want you to be a part of those businesses too. The book that we want to come out with, the content we want to come out with, the IRL. We have the Discord. We still have the Patreon going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, just shoot us a DM or add us on Discord, things like that. Keep in touch, and we have the Instagram opening up to the
No, I'm just
public.
laughing at what Gil said. He said, "Why you lying, bro? You know you got your own private jet." Like, bro, I wish, man. I wish, but no, thank you guys. No, seriously, the content coming. Like, oh man, there's so many things I want to do. I want to be able to look back at the life we lived, and be able to say, hey, we did everything we could to try to leave an impact on people understanding
for you and your kids and your children.
For people understanding who Jesus actually is, not the misconception that's being put out there, because I know that for me, I always believed in Jesus all my life, most of my life. And, I had a misconception as to who he was, but not that I didn't know him, but once I understood him a little bit more, it changed everything for me. So I want everybody to experience that, as many as possible. And I know that there's a lot of kids growing up with a misconception of Jesus, and that,
Especially
for me, I had a misconception, and I was still kind of in a healthy light of Jesus. I wasn't like too far off, but there's a lot of people that are way off, and they get misled into heresies. And I talk to these people all the time, and all that stuff. So, anyways, we got. I want to make sure that we impact as many of the future generations as we can.
A legacy.
Yeah. All right, guys, I gotta go.
Appreciate you guys. Love you guys.
Love you guys. God bless everybody in the name of the Father, the Son, Holy Spirit, now and forever, into the ages of ages. Amen.
God bless. Go in peace.